We just at the beginning with everything. So thank you for coming back. And today we're gonna do a proper educational episode on numerology with Ace
Yeah.
at the Life Path Academy 8 on Instagram. Is that
And TikTok, yeah.
and
both.
TikTok? Yeah. Thank you for coming
Thanks very much for
and joining us.
second time invite.
And like I said, let's teach the people a bit about numerology and how you come across numerology and how did that caught your attention.
Yeah, as I said before, it was in 2019 on my birth of my daughter. I come across the number 3 in a long time when she was born, and it came in so many times in different ways. I said to my missus that this is something, it's a sign that we keep coming up with this number. And then from there, it went to do a research, see what's this 3 keep coming up, and then I come across numerology.
So it led you to numerology.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who don't know about numerology, never heard about it or haven't got a clue, just to make it clear, numerology it's not astrology or anything like that. It's a completely different theory or whatever. And if you can explain a bit about it, what is numerology?
Yeah,
For those who doesn't know about it.
it's like science. It's a science of numbers and mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does, it gives you it's not like, something it's going to give you, you're going to end up being a millionaire. It's like a map of a treasure. It gives you a path, how to use it in your life and draw them energies that you've been born with.
Right.
And what people think sometimes when I do readings, they said, "Oh, can you do my reading? How I'm going to be rich and how my life is going to be?" And I say, "Look, this numerology, it's not like that. You have to find out about the knowledge and then implement it in your life and then to draw the energy."
So to me, what I got out of it, this is my perception, is you understand the way you've been coded. It's like your code.
Exactly, yeah.
So numerology is the code that you've been coded with, type of thing.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if you know your code of your program, that's how I understood it. I don't know. I'm no expert. That's why I like to have you on, so I can find out a bit more about it. Do you know what I mean? So in the same time, people that are watching, they can learn about it.
It's the cheat codes. That's how it is.
Yeah, cheat code.
Yeah,
that's how you
code.
like to call it.
Yeah, that's what I like to call it. Everybody in numerology likes to call that cheat codes.
Yeah.
It's how you open them up in your life, and that will give you the benefit of using your energy in what you're doing. Most people don't know, but the people that do take advantage of it. It's like you see an elite, they use it constantly. I've seen so many guys now that they're not famous, but they have a numerologist and a psychic that they help them daily on different occasions under the business, when the kids get born, what day they start the business, what company they'll start it mainly on the 28th day. They'll open the company. As you see in Alibaba is one example. They register the company and on the 28th of July 1999. It's a 28 day. They established the company, the 1999, 999, and one is 28. And then when you put the Alibaba name in the numerical values of the alphabet, it becomes 28 as well. And it's not a coincidence, this 28 is popping.
Right. So when did people start using numerology? How did people come to figure out, right, once we add in these numbers up, this comes up? When did people come across and started actually using numerology?
Yeah, what I've seen in the documentary is about 500 years. It's 1570.
500 years ago.
500 years ago, but I think it's beyond that. But I've not really done research on that. What I've noticed is definitely 500 years. I'm sure about 500 years, but the thing with numerology is you have so many systems. You know, you can have the numerological values, and you can have the Pythagorean numerology systems. It's different with every numerologist how they implement these, you know, energies into what they want to achieve. You know, mainly they use it for wealth. You know, number 8 is sign of money.
Wealth.
Yeah.
Choosing a partner.
Yeah, definitely. They choose which date the kids are born.
Oh, did they go that deep into it and actually choose the kid's date of birth?
Yeah,
and
they
stuff
do. They
based
do,
on numerology.
They do C-sections on the dates that they want.
Right.
If you're born on the
20... But what I want to know, what drove people to be so convinced about this? Where did all this started with them being so convinced that this... I mean, because they have to have something that convinced them that this is actually something that works for them to be going to the extreme and choosing this type of actions. Do you know what I mean? So,
you know, you just can study yourself. It's not listening to me or listen to other people. Well, you could just listen to this and then do your own research, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I say to everyone, don't accept what everybody says. Do your own research. When you do your research properly, you will see, like what I said now, the people who are born on the 28th, the sign of wealth. You got Elon Musk, Bill Gates, you got Dana White. They're all born on the 28th. You could check it, you know.
Yeah. You've told me last time on the last episode. I've checked a bit. Like I said, it is surprising to see that some of it just match up like that, and some people actually choose certain things based on the dates and stuff. It's just for people that don't know about numerology. Yeah, is to give them a broad understanding of, right, how does this work? It's just energy, or attracts energy, or it's just the programming, or what is it?
No, the numerology, it starts, you know, your life path, it starts from 1 to 9, yeah? You got these 9 life paths. It starts with 1, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then the 8 and 9. The 9 is completion. The 9 is a person with the 9 life path is all of these combined.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Let me. For how many life paths are there altogether? How many life paths?
Is 12.
There's 12 life paths altogether. Yeah.
You got 3 master numbers: 11, 22, and 33.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it's only in one exception. What it is, you put your date of birth, you add it all up to become single digit, and then on 3 occasions you don't add them up. Right. 11, 22, and 33.
Right.
Yeah. And what it is, with the master numbers, you got the 11, the master visionary.
Yeah.
And you got the 22s, a master builder. For one example, a master builder, Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United, ex-legend. He's a 22 life path. Yeah. What he's done all these years with the United teams and the football. If you give it to somebody else that don't manage to do that, you have to have something special, you know. And that's what it is that's his energy. He's the master builder. In all these years, he's built these teams.
Right. So you've been collecting data by studying all these celebrities and their life path numbers. That's what made me be a bit more intrigued in your facts, because obviously, you've been collecting data by studying celebrities and successful people and taking up their life path numbers and making a collective
exactly comparing
analysis and see which ones are more successful and which ones are more often on certain numbers. So that's pretty interesting to see that you've done a bit of research and collective data just to get to your affirmations.
Nearly 10,000 people.
You've
gone through 10,000.
You've gone through 10,000 people to come to your conclusions.
Yeah, categorized them all.
Right.
The 9s, the 8s, the 7s.
So you're going down the rabbit hole with it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
just
Not only that, only
just
normal
read.
people.
Huh?
Normal people as well.
Yeah, I've done it without realizing, you know, since you told me about it.
Yeah.
I kept sending you these text messages. Can you check up this guy and stuff? I might use it for job interviews and stuff like that soon. Do you know what I mean? When I'm looking
definitely.
for stuff.
You know, when you employ somebody, if you wanted to employ somebody's hard worker like yourself for a 4 life path,
Yeah.
4s are best to employ, the hard workers, and intelligent as well.
Thank you.
And then you got the 8s are good to employ, but 8s are mainly they self-employed. Yeah.
The 8s, yeah.
Yeah, they have their own businesses. Majority of them. You'll find 8 life paths that like to be employed. Well, what I've seen in this 4 or 5 years I've done numerology, they mainly have their own businesses.
Yeah, the 8s.
The 8s, yeah. And the one is good to employ as well is 6. They're family guys or family women. They love kids. Mainly the 6 are working in the, you know, the teachers. They're working in nursery.
Let's take them one by one. So let's say life path number 1.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's the date of birth all added up to bring it to single digit.
To single digit. And what does it mean? Let's say if someone's a life path 1, what does it mean to them?
It's male energy, and it's they're very, very good at, you know, and what they say is leaders, good leaders. They're very good leaders. And there's one exception in the life path 1 as well you need to notice is when it adds up to 28, they become the 128. They'll have the same energy of somebody's born on a 28 that will extract wealth automatically. You know, the ones at 28, not all 28s are going to be millionaires and billionaires. The ones that know this,
They know and they know, yeah.
And they know what they bring to the table when they know the numerology.
Right.
They will definitely take advantage of it. What I've seen in this 4 or 5 years, and I've, you know, interviewed a lot of 28s, is they subconsciously don't have any information about this, but the money comes to them. Right. You know, they have a very easy life, you know.
The 28th?
Yeah, the 28th, especially the 28th birthdays. Money is like a magnet to them. Just
28th birthday, what if it's 28th birthday and 8th path?
Yeah, that's even better, isn't it?
It's even better.
Yeah, even better. Like, it's like your daughter. We just did it, didn't we?
Yeah.
She's at 8 born on the 28. Look, in 10 years' time, we'll play back this video.
Yeah. Well, what about the number 2s? Let's go on to number 2s. We take them systematically. So people that are watching, at least they got a bit of an explanation, a bit of a review about each number. Not too much. We're not going in depth with details. But like I said, I'd like, if I was a viewer and I'd watch a podcast about numerology, I want to know by the end of it, have a bit of insight on each. Then they can do their own research and come back later on and say, right, I've done a bit of research based on what I've seen on that podcast and pretty accurate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, based on, there's not many number 2s, you know, because 2 is 11 and that's the master number. I've not come across much number 2s. It's female energy. I think Joe Biden's number 2. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If you want to have a check, see.
do you know out of all the people I've sent you the date of birth to check for me? No one came to. No. That's weird.
It's very female energy. If it's a man, it's got to be gay, definitely. It's definitely LGBTQ here.
More of them being born at the moment. Do you know
I know. You know, what is funny as well? You know, we're in the 2000s, you know, 2000s now, aren't we? In the I'm born 1981.
Yeah.
We have the 1, yeah?
Yeah.
But the 1s are now, but after 2000, it's the 2. That's why we see the growth of this LGBTQ.
Because the female energy is increasing based. I don't know. That could be a lot more than just numerology. There is just a different level.
It's just a
of
thing you come
female
across.
energy.
Yeah,
But it's not just the female energy. It's a mixed energy in the wrong bodies. It's it's more of that than just female or just male. It's just a little bit of a mixed up energy in different corpuses.
yeah.
Corpuses. You know what I mean?
Did you find anything? Yeah,
Is it two?
2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tells you everything.
You know. That's what I mean. You've done all the research on all these celebrities. I can tell that you've gone down the rabbit hole with it because every time I spoke to you about it, you just knew about every single one of them. And like I said, it's mad that you collected all this data.
Yeah. You know what? Joe Biden is. You can see now he's like a walking dead, isn't he? That tells you about all the personality.
Oh, I'm not gonna go into it's a lot. We need a couple of full episodes to discuss.
No, it's not.
Like
we're not saying anything bad about him.
Yeah.
But you can see.
No. I'm not bothered. I'm not avoiding saying anything bad. I'm just avoiding going down the wrong off the topic and then starting talking about.
I know.
That motherfucker. Do you know what I mean?
I know. The thing is, what I'm saying in this 5 years, the number 2s are very rare in the celebrities. This is I think this is the third one that comes across in my brain. Here's the first one anyway.
Yeah.
But what we did, all these readings together, we've had everything, haven't we? Had 1s, 4s.
We had 1, 4, 33s.
7s.
Yeah. And it's been pretty accurate, actually. Do you know what I mean? To be fair, until you do a bit of check on people and collect a bit of data, you don't know really. You know what I mean? How you're going to understand it. Because someone explaining to you about numerology, it just sounds a bit...
I've had people laughing
sci-fi, do you know what I mean? Until you get a bit of a data collected on your side and checked a few people up and just looked up a few facts that match up whatever people are talking about in numerology, then it becomes a bit of a head mess, do you know what I mean? And a lot of question marks starts coming up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. As you said now, the number 2,
Yeah.
It's very rare. Even you noticed it, you know?
Yeah, I
and
did.
how many months we're doing it now? It's maybe 4 months, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 months we've been checking people.
Number 4 comes up again.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like when I met you at the village, you know, when we went for the first meeting.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I just sat down on that table, and then just randomly out of all the tables that I could have been sitting down, it was like on the number 4 table.
100 tables there.
100 tables there.
Easy.
Just pick the 4 subconsciously.
He didn't notice, but I noticed when
He's noticed when he got to the table, so he all sat on number 4. You know,
it's just you can't make it up, you know. You can't put these, you know. It's something you have to take on board and then take advantage of it.
Think about it and collect data for yourself other than just, you know, listening and agreeing and following whatever. Just collect data for yourself. Like I said, I'm not fully there. I don't follow this religiously. Yeah. I'm just here to learn new ideas and see whatever thing. And then
it's you know, you said the word belief, yeah?
No, I didn't say belief. I just don't. I'm not fully
But once you
following it religiously. Yeah.
In numerology, you have to. It's not a belief. Belief is you got a doubt, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to trust it's 100%. Then it will hit. You can't have something say, believe this might happen because you're not sure. I 100% know this is a fact in my life that it's daily happening. And a lot of it's happening for other people and they taking advantage of it.
So you're super confident.
Yeah, you're super confident.
That's at the moment I'm still at the beginning. I've only found out about this 4 months ago. So obviously I'm a newbie to this, the same as some people that are watching this. So to me, I'm just still collecting data to convince myself, but still a lot of mind-blowing things are coming up.
It took me 5 years.
Took you 5 years, to get to the point where you're convinced.
That this is actually my energy, you know. You look at my phone number, I've had it, maybe over 25 years. There's 4 8s in the end, yeah?
Yeah. I've
You've seen
noticed
it.
that. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen that. I'm a life path 8, yeah?
Yeah.
My date of birth 26, 2 and 6, 8.
Yeah.
Born on the August 8. That's 2 8s, yeah? My life path is 8, and I'm born in 1981. Another 8.
Right. Look up
Four.
this date of birth.
Mine.
Look up this date of birth. I'm gonna give you a
Yeah,
date of
give it
birth
to me.
now.
Oh, you want it?
Let's. I'm collecting data on this one
Okay,
as
yeah.
well.
Go on. Go ahead.
This. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna show you the phone afterwards.
Yeah.
I've never checked this guy. 24
Yeah.
September.
9.
19. 40. It's 41. What date of birth is that?
2023 minus 41. Yeah.
If this comes back,
Minus
41.
41.
Yeah.
1982.
Yeah.
Yeah? 1982. You sure it's 1982?
Yeah.
Aiza?
Yeah.
He's a free.
And for 1981.
1981. Comes 11.
11. I'm not sure about this date.
You need to be exact.
I need to be
Yeah,
exact.
you be exact, because 1 year, see the difference from a 3, it goes to 11.
Huh?
But 1 year difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not sure. I need to check him.
Yeah.
He's a hard working guy. So if he comes up with 4, and
I know, but the 11s could be a hard working, you know.
yeah, 11s. Yeah. That guy that I had yesterday on the show, he's 11. He's just not very, like I said, he's not just up and down.
Yeah.
But he, with the right work and the right guidance, do you know what I mean? Everybody's all right. Yeah. So we touched on 2. What about number 3? Let's go on to number 3 now.
Number 3 are very good communicators.
Yeah.
And the one bad side they've got a big ego. What I've noticed with all these people
With number 3s.
Number 3s, very big ego.
Mm-hmm.
And they intend to, mainly be in the podcast industry, singing, the most 3s.
Yeah.
Another example of number 3 is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a free life path.
Is he a 3? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a free. But you know what it is? Messi's a number 1, yeah? And most athletes are number 1. He's trained himself.
Is he trained himself?
He's trained himself to be a footballer.
Yeah, so he's beat the programming. He gone against the wave.
He's gone against the wave, but he's kept the energy.
Mm-hmm.
He knew about it.
Yeah.
And then what he's done in his branding as well, like the CR7.
Yeah.
If you put the numbers of the alphabets into it, the C is number 3, the R is number 15, and the 7, the total will come at 28. And then you look it up, his first shirt that he played for Lisbon in Portugal is 28. Just check it up.
So he's that Ronaldo. So he's a number 3.
Yeah.
But he's using the 28 energy to...
He's 28 energy.
Yeah.
And he's the first football billionaire. The 28, is a class of billionaires.
Right. We'll get to that. We're just going to cover one by one, just a short explanation on each number. So then people have an idea, and then we touch on the main ones at the end.
Yeah. What I've done with Cristiano, this is my findings.
Yeah.
You won't find a video out there. He's doing CR7. He's done the... In the... there's another system in numerology, the Pythagorean system. In that, it becomes 1. The CR7, because it uses different system of numbers, the CR7 comes number 1. He's actually designed this brand that is number 1, and in that, the numerological values, it comes in the alphabets comes 28.
Yeah.
And he's attracting the energy of the 28 in his branding, and he's also implemented the cheat code of being number 1. I think he is number one in the laundry business, isn't he? In the male, like boxers and
But
shorts. Yeah,
I haven't got a
I've
clue.
not. We need to put
You
search on
you
that.
you've got the data on that. I don't. I just
Yeah.
I just come across this, and I like to the same as I wanted to know about all this life paths. I think people that are watching, they would love to know about this
Exactly.
life paths. Do you know what I mean? And they have an idea and a clear understanding of the full. So we're going on to number 4 now. What is number 4?
Number 4, law and order,
Mm?
hard worker.
Yeah.
They like everything organized. The
OCD type of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in male and female, it depends. In all of them, it varies.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always the same. You can find in a female that the 4 is not much hard worker as a male, but mainly the hard workers.
The male form.
The male format, yeah.
Right.
Well, I've noticed, this is from the research I've done between, the 4s and the female and male.
Yeah.
It does vary. It's not always 100%. What
Accurate, yeah.
accurate. It's usually 65, 70%,
Right.
up to 80%. Let's keep the 8 in it.
Yeah.
And then, and you can see on the number 4, the dates is going to be 4, 13, 22. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These dates, if they're a 4 life path, yeah, and they got these dates, they're mainly police officer.
Or the number 4s, yeah.
Yeah, the number 4 life paths. If they're 4, 13, and 22, the date of when they're born, the people I've come across and interviewed, they're mainly police officers.
Right, so they tend to go for that protective type of
law of order.
Law and order, protect people around them. Yeah, protective energy,
Yeah.
Like, he's not always protecting. Police is not always protecting, to be fair, but that's what they think they're doing. Do you know what I mean? That subconsciously why they're going into that. But
cop shop.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're always protecting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to the ones that they do. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
All respect, but yeah.
And then you got the number 5s.
We got the number 5 now.
Yeah, the number 5s are people with good looks. Mainly they've been models. You can find them. You just could check it online. Mainly, the ones with the 5 are very good looking. They like to travel, and they like to be entertained.
Yeah.
If you have a girlfriend or a wife, it's a 5. You do these things, and you're in a good books.
So, 5 is like the wifey life path.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a wifey,
no, 6.
Is it 6? Yeah.
Yeah, 6. What I've noticed is 6. The life path with the 6, they are family
orientated.
Yes, and they like kids.
What about the 5s? You just said the 5s.
The 5s are they're quiet, very quiet, very intelligent, and but the 6 are the ones that I come across. You won't see many divorces in 6.
No divorce.
No, not the divorce rate.
They're hanging in there.
yeah, because they love the family, structure.
Right.
The ones that I did a girl the other day, and she was, I think, 18, 19.
Yeah.
And she said, and when I told her she's a 6, well, she said, I like to start a family within a year. In her 20s, because she loves to have a family around and kids and all that. And I said, you're from your life path, go for it, because you can do it if you find the right guy. Why not? You got the energy. You just have to know.
With the life path 6 match any energy or?
What I've noticed in my research is the ones that they get on with each other mainly are the same number energy.
Oh, similar energy, yeah.
Similar
They match
energy,
up.
yeah.
The ones that they last and they actually go through with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And right, so we've touched on five
5 and
to
6.
6. We go into the 7 now.
Sev-
That I've not come across often. I mean, out of the people I've been sending you the dates, check for me.
I think you had one.
I've had 1 7, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't remember a 7.
Yeah, 7. 7 are teachers and geniuses. They very intelligent and they like to analyze everything.
Right.
I've come across a lot of 7s. It's quite popular. And the ones I've come across, they're very intelligent.
They're very intelligent, the 4s, yeah?
The 7s.
The 7s.
The 7s, yeah.
Yeah.
They very got good, they can learn everything very fast and quick. Languages. Some of them are multi-languages. Some of them are teachers. Engineers. They're very clever.
Yeah.
And they analyze everything. What I come across the 7 is that when you're speaking to him and then when you're talking to him, they analyze everything
Properly, yeah.
Properly, yeah.
So you have to make sure you don't talk nonsense to 7s or lie, or do you know what I mean? You have to be pretty straightforward and to the point.
Yeah, what a bad thing I've noticed about them, they're very jealous people.
They're very jealous.
Very jealous, especially in the female. Not in the male versions, but yeah, you
on the female version, the number 7s are very jealous, yeah?
very jealous. And then we go to 8. 8 is, it's sign of money.
The 8, you've been talking about the 8 a lot of the times.
Yeah.
A couple of people on my search came out with 8.
Yeah, you got 2 in your household.
And it's a lot of 8s adding up. And to be fair, based on what you shown me, based on the data you've been collecting on the people, I mean successful people and whatever not.
Yeah.
A lot of 8s have come up as well on that. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. The 8 is sign of money, power, and karma.
And karma as well.
Yeah, karma as well.
So they have to be careful. That's why they every time they want to do something bad, they believe in karmic retribution, and they tell people what they're gonna do before they do it.
No, what it is if a life path 8 does anything wrong.
Or if you tell them.
No, tell them.
Let's say.
Let's do something wrong together.
No. Let's say I'm telling you, I've got this e-cigarettes for sale. They killing you if you smoke them too much, but that's up to you. If you want to smoke them, then you take off the karma by telling people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That you can have them, but they're gonna kill you.
That's what the Illuminati does with one,
But that's why, to avoid the karmic retribution.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do it to you, and then they take the karma away. But with the 8 life path, you have to have a very strict life,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do something wrong, it was as my own experience, because I'm a life path 8. I can tell you if I do something wrong, it boom snaps me back very quick.
Like an elastic band.
Yeah. But other people, other life paths can do it. Might get away with it a couple of years, but it still snaps back on them. But with the 8 life path, it definitely comes. And what else you got with the 8 life path is it's a bad thing, is that you're a little bit controlling.
You become a bit controlling, yeah.
Yeah.
People with that energy, they can be a bit controlling.
Yeah. Especially if they're put in a situation, they can.
Mm-hmm.
But by knowing it, you can control it, When somebody knows their life path 8, sometimes you don't know it, you're doing it yourself,
Yeah, you just, he's instinctively, or subconsciously.
Yeah.
So we got the 8 covered.
Yep.
Now we got the life path 9.
Life path 9.
We got a camera guy who's a 9.
Yeah. And we got Emma also as well.
Yeah.
In our group.
Is she all right for her to be mentioned on this?
Yeah, she'll be all right.
If she's all right to be mentioned, this is fine.
She's in our group anyway. We just mentioned her name.
Mm-hmm.
She might be scared in front of a camera.
Yeah.
But we got 2 9s.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fire, aren't they, 9s? They got all the energy of 1 to 9.
Yeah.
and their
So
completion.
they can impersonate all the energy. They can switch energies as they want. So they got the privilege of having all of them
Yeah.
independently, right?
Yeah. If the ones I've seen of 9, they can do multitask. And sometimes, like before, I didn't know anything about numerology, and I say, how this guy's doing this? He's running 3 businesses and doing this and doing that, and why can I do it? It's all about your energy, what you're gifted with, what you're born with, that energy.
Yeah.
And that's one of the good thing about 9 is it's on its name, it's completion. You got, in nature, you got 9 months pregnancy. What is it? It's completion of the baby.
Completion of the cycle, yeah.
Exactly. And then you talk about cycle as well.
Yeah.
The moon.
Yeah.
Cycle's 28 days. The cycle of the moon is 28, yeah?
So, yeah.
And you remember, with the crypto all going on everywhere, all the ones were saying that this crypto is going to the moon.
Yeah, it's going to the moon.
Going to the moon. It's the 28.
Yeah. 28.
That's the cheat code in it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You see that?
This could be...
Yeah.
Fire, innit?
The number 28 going to the moon,
Going to the moon. And then the other thing as
moon
well.
Cycles, yeah. That's
in the Quran,
Yeah.
the moon has been mentioned 28 times.
28 times.
28 times. You can see, sign, yeah? It's definitely the sign.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. It sounds all mental at the beginning when you talk about this numerology. Yeah. It's just when you see all this, when you add all these things. Yeah, it all adds up, yeah.
How many times when I used to do crypto, we used to do we're going to the moon, we didn't know about it.
We didn't know, yeah. What's the real symbol of it, yeah?
It's the 28.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro.
Yeah. It does all make sense, This, you're not going to have the richest guys in the world, Elon Musk and Bill Gates born on the 28. Something. It's another thing as well. Jeff Bezos, he's a life path 6, yeah, and then he's a billionaire. Why he did it? He gonna study it. He gonna marry somebody who's on the 28th birthday. His wife is 28, and then when you get married, you combine your energy together. Yeah. You become one subject, and then he's attract that 28 to become a billionaire. Yeah. And another one, Putin, born on the 280th day of the year.
What life path is he?
I'm not sure. Can't remember. But I know he's got married on the 28th. And he's got 1 daughter's born on the 28th. And then maybe that was a C-section, definitely.
Yeah.
Just give me a rating.
And then we got after what we're moving forward to the.
After 9, then you go to 11.
11. Oh, you jump. There's no life path 10.
No, after that, there's no 10, no.
It's straight to 11.
Straight to 11, master numbers.
Master, yeah.
Yeah, master visionaries.
Creativity and all that.
You got the date? Yeah.
The 7th of October, 1952.
7th of October, 1952.
He's a young chap, isn't he?
Yeah, 7 October 1952 is a 7 life path. Genius. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is 7.
Yeah, he's
billionaire.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is born on the 28th. It's a 7 life path. And then you got Putin. And Putin is the richest guy in the world, but
he's a genius as well.
Yeah,
so.
he's a genius as well. He's a
quiet one though. It's just does. It doesn't talk too much. Do you know?
I know, but he's in another way he's a teacher as well. But we don't see much of him. The media doesn't show much of Putin. We don't hear much.
That's
what I've seen, in TikTok and all over, the things I've seen he's saying is a way of teaching. Does make sense, doesn't it?
It makes more sense to certain people. He's straightforward and says things exactly how it is. Don't take the piss.
Yeah.
Don't that's gonna happen. He's just straightforward, not around the bush. I'd rather listen to him talk and than to listen to someone like Biden talk.
Exactly.
That guy is annoying to fuck. Do you know what I mean? I can't watch a 3-minute clip of that motherfucker talk.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not pro Russia or pro America or pro anyone, but that motherfucker shouldn't even be president or nothing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how the fuck a guy that's got 3 weeks to live gets voted. Do you know what I mean? He's not. It just don't make sense. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into politics with this one. I'm just wanna talk about this numerologist so we can give these people a bit of an understanding. But he's one of them. Yeah, I understand why people like Putin as a teacher, because he makes more sense. He's more straightforward and more to the point, and cut the bullshit out and the betrayal and whatever not. So
Yeah, definitely. He's a G anyway.
he's a G. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits in within the
And
G
then-
code.
He's a 7. What's G in the English alphabet?
What is it?
Number 7.
Oh,
You can't make this thing up, can you?
you can. So yeah, shout out.
In the numerological values, is the number 7.
So after 11, we've got
11, we didn't go much about 11, did we?
yeah. So what's the 11? Yeah. Let's go more
Yeah,
in
but
depth
11.
about
We'll
11.
give an example as well
yeah,
on 11.
yeah. Some data examples. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to give
We'll
you a
use-
good one. David Beckham is 11.
Yeah.
Also, we got a destiny number, yeah? But I'm not going to go much into that. But
Yeah,
this
we
one,
can-
on this one, I'm going to go because David Beckham is 11 destiny as well. He's the only 11 I've seen this. 11 life path, 11 number destiny. And, he's very smart, David Beckham. The wife, Victoria Beckham, is a 33 life path. If you, in them 3 life paths, marrying outside of that, it will be a one-sided marriage. It's not going to work. One of them's going to rather die coming out, or it's going to be heart attack coming out, or he's just going to leave. And what I've seen, it's you have to be very tough cookie if you want to marry somebody with a master number.
Yeah.
She's a 33, he's 11. Yeah. And that's why it's been lasted so long in the celebrities. You can see they get married and divorced like 1 year, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, maximum 5, 10. But these guys are going.
Yeah, because when people marry, they need to match the energy, not necessarily match the looks, a tiny bit of a personality, the actual energy that.
What I've noticed
Comes
from
with
my
it, yeah.
research is the closer the energy,
Right.
the more chance you got.
Yeah.
If
It
you
flows better, yeah.
Yeah, if you're the 1 and an 8 and a 9, with a 9 it's different because they're compatible. As a 9, you got more chances to be all right with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As me, as an 8, with a 1, it's going to be a big gap of energy. Fireworks, yeah. It's not going to be good, because from my own experience, the closer the energy, the more chance you have. And in the master numbers, like David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, they are just master numbers, both of them. That's why it's worked this long. With 11, what David Beckham has done is very smart. Is when I found out, when he left United, he left the Real, and when they did the deal, the 7 number wasn't available because Raul at the time was the Spanish number 1.
Right.
And what he did, this is showing that I'm going to tell you that they know about numerology.
They know.
They know because
Right, yeah.
what he did,
Yeah.
he took the shirt 23. Why is that?
Why?
Because,
Why is 23 got to do with 7?
what he did, he went to America, basketball player, the all-time great, Michael Jordan, 11 life path, number 23,
Right.
his shirt.
Right.
He brought that from basketball to football. And in that year, they sold 5 times more shirts than David Beckham, than Raul.
Yeah.
The number 7, that is a
They sold
iconic
5
number.
times more shirts.
Yeah,
Just
something
because you had the number
The shirt sales was massive
Mm-hmm.
because it never before in history was 23 in anywhere. You know, after that he put something on the platform as well, and that they start using it. Yeah, you know, Messi is a number 10.
Right.
Yeah, what's his life path? 1. 10 is the 1, isn't it?
So his shirt is 10, yeah.
It's about numerology. You add it to
So
six
what? Yeah,
and
what 1 plus 0 is 1, yeah.
1, yeah, and his life path is
It's
1.
1, yeah. So it's 10.
And
That's
now,
mad.
yeah, he's what's happened is I think he's gone to number. I can't remember what he went when he went to PSG. His number gone to, I think it was 30. And I tried to find out why he's used this number. I've not come across yet. I can't crack the code on that, but I'm definitely going to crack that one. So why did he go for 30? And David Beckham was the same. He did, you know, that's the number 23. That was the reason he went for the same number of his same life path. Michael Jordan 11, him 11. Draw the energy, bringing it from basketball to me, and he made that number massive in football. You know,
Right.
It's
crazy. It's crazy. And then I don't think I said I told the people how I come to meet you again.
Yeah.
Obviously, we known each other for a few years.
Oh, definitely.
But what I found is strange is how you got in touch with me to come on the podcast.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what I mean? Randomly. I've not spoken to you for like 2-3 years, and he just messaged me saying you want to start a podcast and all that stuff. And I was just working on doing this, and I just thought, right, just this is meant to be. Come on mine, and let's have a chat about it.
Yeah, that was the birth of your podcast, isn't it?
That's the birth of the Plague Doctor when I was working on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you randomly, I didn't tell any living soul that I'm working on it. And then you randomly messaged me saying, I'm working on a podcast about numerology. I've studied this for the last 5 years.
I think I
Do you wanna
messaged you
come
on the 13th.
13th or 14th or something
It
like
was
that.
13th, yeah.
Yeah.
It was on the 13th, 1 and 3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
And then we did the first meeting. It was on table 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the 4s keep coming.
The force kept coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it was a bit bizarre.
He bought the equipment, the roadcaster with 4 mics.
4 mics.
You had the 2 one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the 4. And
I had the option to buy with it too. To be fair, I'm not ready to have that many people.
Yeah. I
on
think
the
you should
podcast.
keep it 4.
We keep it for sometimes, maybe in future, when I'll get more professional with the interviewing and stuff like that. Like I said, I've never done this before. This is just a bit of a hobby that come on to me. So I thought I'm going to start doing some work with this. Do you know what I mean? Long term that I'd enjoy, and
Yeah, definitely.
it'll bring me a bit of a reward feeling, or a bit of a. Well, yeah.
No, when we started it, we said we're gonna go to the moon.
I'm
Now
gonna
we
go
know
to the moon.
we're
Yeah.
going to the moon. We have to use that phrase more now because we know what it means, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I think we touch on number 11 now.
And now
What
we'll
was the 11? Is 12? There's no 12s, is it?
no,
13th, innit?
no, 22.
So straight to 22 after
Straight to
11.
22.
So after number 11, we're going straight to 22s.
And you know what it is as well?
Yeah.
11 is a 2 as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A person with 11 life path can drop. You know, the way they don't know about the energy,
Yeah.
they can lower their energy down to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
They actually could be a 2.
The number life path, which life path number we're talking now?
It's
1
the
second, guys. 1
Yeah.
second. Just remember where you were in the conversation.
yeah, I know what it
The
is.
number 22
Number 22 it could be
Yeah.
a 4.
could be a 4 as well, because
Yeah.
that 2 plus 2.
2 plus 2. But if they know the full capacity of their energy,
Mm-hmm.
that they definitely do. You know, I mentioned Alex Ferguson,
Mm.
yeah? 22, 2 and 2, 4,
Yeah.
hard worker. He was a hard
Yeah.
worker.
Mm-hmm.
that it does all make sense, you know. I don't believe in it. I 100% implement it in my life.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between belief.
Numbers don't lie. So you believe in the fact that the numbers don't lie, yeah?
You know what I've noticed in the numerology? This world is built on numbers.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything without numbers.
Yeah, it's all maths. Everything's calculated. Every inch of every building is is calculated by the architect. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
This is what the Earth from the sun is a perfect calculated distance for the Earth not to freeze or boil. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Everything is calculated in numbers. I believe in that as well. It's just I don't know how to make it accurate enough in my life and how to. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm here asking questions. Like I said, I'm not the expert in this. Do you know what I mean? And I'm hoping from the question that I'm asking you, people that are watching are learning, and it confirms the question that they might have wanted to ask. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm asking what I would ask if I was watching and I was thinking, why? What's that number? So now they can go through the video to their life paths if they're interested and do some research and see if it's accurate to their personality or whatever. It's not really.
Yeah, definitely. You know, what we were talking now about the 22.
The 22, yeah.
Yeah. What it is with the numbers, yeah, you can see them. They use them constantly. Like you 22s, yeah, it's been used so many places. The 33, the 11. It's the structure of the numbers who create this world. Your bank account without numbers means nothing.
Yeah, nothing means much in this. Even in this computer world now, in the IT and everything, coding, everything's numbers as well.
The coding's all,
numbers.
The matrix all numbers, isn't it? 0, 1,
yeah,
0,
everything's.
1. It's something for me. It's 100%. It's factual for me.
It's factual, yeah. But obviously, you 5 years ahead of me.
Yeah, you.
With it. But most people that they're watching this, obviously, they're ready for them to stop and watch a podcast about numerology. They obviously thought about it previously or looked into it previously, so it's not really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're not randomly here listening to a podcast about numerology. They want to know about it, and that's why they're here to.
You know,
learn the basics. To be fair, now maybe in future we can go more in depth with it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a field. You know,
it's a field. Yeah.
Yeah. It's as we did our first practice podcast, and the camera guys, when I was talking all about this, they came interested,
because
he's gone and done his own researches,
because he's been spitting some facts
numbers now, and he's giving other people the readings. It's something that if you listen to it first time, it's gonna get attracted. You're gonna get attracted to it, and you're gonna go search, and that's what I always say: do your own research, and then if you think it's good, implement it in your life.
Implement it, do your own research.
Knowledge is power. And in these times of life, what we live in now, the only thing, I think 2 things is going to save you. First is knowledge. Second is wealth. I will speak.
And health. Knowledge, health, knowledge, wealth.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because with knowledge comes wealth a lot of the times.
Yeah, definitely. Health is...
health.
Your health is something, it's the main priority. Maybe it's the number one, to be honest.
Health it has to be number one, because it's pointless you having any of the other if you're constantly in pain.
I know, but
or you're not well. Or
what I was saying is what's going to save you in the next 8 to 10 years.
Yeah, it's now we're in at the peak, like they say financially, we're in winter type of thing.
Yeah.
And whoever gets through this with money or without crumbling their business and without messing up, that's who's gonna have a nice summer coming. Do you know what I mean? But if you're not messing up right now, sorry, I'm gonna finish an idea. If you don't mess up right now and you do the right choices and learn and do the right decisions now, it might benefit you in future. Like,
therefore, exactly. You know what it is as well, and as wealth. It's gonna be sometimes unfortunate. You're gonna have not always going to be healthy. But if you have wealth, rather going to an NHS, you go private.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that comes, yeah.
That comes handy. You know, it's a different ball game when you go.
When you got no money, you can't
know.
treat yourself. Yeah, there's everyone's going on about the NHS in England. It's just not really
You know,
existent, and a lot of us could agree. But that's another topic for an
Oh, yeah,
episode to
definitely.
talk about, because I could go on about that
yeah,
forever.
no,
You know what I mean?
it's in your field.
That it's not necessarily my field. I've created this podcast to address certain issues that I think that plaguing the society right now, and that they prioritize things that are not really important to the people, and ignoring important things that they matter to the people and that what people need. But like I said, I'm going to save that for a specific episode where I'm going to structurize it correctly and put it out there when the time's right.
Yeah,
At the moment, we discussed about the numerology,
exactly.
and we got the number. We're moving on to the number.
No, we didn't finish 22.
We didn't finish 22.
No, there's Master Builder in it, number 22.
Master Builder.
Yeah, people with 22 Master Builders, they intend to build things, you know, as we said, our example, Fergie is one of the ones I've seen in the 22. They're very rare as well, hard to find. You know, in all these years I've done the research, they're very hard to find.
The 22s,
The
yeah.
22s, yeah. And what I've noticed with the 22s, what they're trying to do is always they set something for when they're gone, they'll always be remembered. You know, it's
So they
like to leave a
do like a generational
because
impact.
because when they're 22, yeah, they will come back as a 33.
Or on the reincarnation,
reincarnation,
ideology, right? How does this fall with religion? Really, do you want the numerology? Did they accept it? Did they reject it? How does it fall? For those who are religious and they think there might be something wrong, looking into numerology, how does that?
It's numerology in the religions as well. If you look in deep, yeah. You find it in Christianity, you find it in Islam, and in Judaism. They go with the numerology numbers inside of them. You know, it's something. That's a whole different ball game. You know, it's a whole different topic we can talk about. We're just today doing, you know,
just giving a brief example and a brief explanation for beginners that don't know nothing about it and what they wanted to pop around and watch this and learn.
Yeah, what I've searched and, you know, and discussed and all that, numerology is not against religion,
right?
But astrology is, you know.
Why is astrology against religion?
I've not gone into it too much, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have the, you know, the energy of. I just concentrated on
this,
numerology, and I wanted to go on life paths, you know. And just see what these numbers coming in my life, and as soon as I know, you know, my life path is 8, my life has become easier. You know, I can make decisions based on my life path, you know, because I know it's my 8 is my energy. It's easier now to, you know, get the money in. As before, I used to run like a headless chicken, and the money wasn't coming in.
So it's helped you. Basically.
Yeah, it's helped me definitely. And then there's after 22 is the number 33.
33, the
master number,
the
ultimate master teacher.
The third
celebrities.
Yeah, on the 22s. Yeah, let's see.
ChatGPT that, yeah?
Richard Branson
is...
McCarthy.
I think he's a 4.
Bill Gates. Is it 22?
Yeah. It should say that birthday is next to them.
No, they're a 4. Yeah. ChatGPT, you have to be careful. It fingers them. It doesn't... They're not a 22. Bill Gates not a 22. Branson's not a 22. Branson's a 4 like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the.
So
Be careful on the ChatGPT.
The ChatGPT is hiding all the
Yeah,
details.
yeah.
It's not being programmed to give you the right
This
information.
system I use is different. You give me the date of birth of. Oh, I've actually got it here.
So we got. See the ChatGPT. You can't just go do all your own readings on ChatGPT.
Yeah. You have to be
They
careful.
don't give you the right information. It's hidden in a way. So that's what's scary. Is why would they want to hide it?
Yeah, Bill Gates is 28 October 1955. 1955. Let's do this. 1955. Is a life path 4.
4.
Yeah.
So
Bill Gates, yeah.
yeah. So GBT is lying.
Yeah.
So we call
Who's it
ChatGPT lying life.
Just give me more to what it says.
It said Elon Musk is a 22 as well.
No, he's a 7.
Mate, this guy's gone down the rabbit hole
Yeah.
with all
The 22
collecting data.
Yeah, the 22 I could give. Kim Kardashian is 22. Check it. What's the date of birth? Just put single ones. Don't put
Block.
don't put a block in because you confuse the system AI sometimes. Just put one person by just one by
Yeah.
one. In ChatGPT, put Kim Kardashian life path.
Okay.
See what it comes in.
She was born. I'll find out when she was born. The 21st of October, 1980.
Yeah,
She's a
she's a 22. Is it right?
let's see, he's typing here now.
It says Kim Kardashian's life path number has a life path number of 8 in numerology. It's saying that she has an 8 life path number.
Just give me a date of birth.
21st of October, 1980.
October 1980. I definitely know she's a 22.
22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a 22.
Like GBT's
GBT, I think what it's using a Pythagorean numerology.
Okay.
Yeah, you give me a date of birth again. Let's check this.
yeah, let's see.
1 second. I'm going to use the Pythagorean numerology system.
It's-
Pythagorean.
For a guy that was never been good with numbers properly during maths and stuff when I was in school, to come across all this, sometimes my brain fries with it a little bit, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's interesting topic anyway. What's the date of birth? Was it 21st?
yeah.
Her birthday is the 21st of October, 1980.
That's 10th, 1980. And then it comes up with,
It's saying that she is a life path 8.
yeah, 22. I put it in, it comes 22.
22. So no, ChatGPT don't want people to know about this.
Yeah.
It's not designed for people to give them
She's a 4 as
clean. Yeah, she's a 4 and 8. Yeah,
well. No, she's 22.
yeah,
It's 22/4.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
22s are hard workers because they have the 4 as well, you know, in them. They can drop down to 4, you know, if they don't have that self-esteem
Yeah.
and they don't know what they're capable of, their energy. As a normal person, you could be healthy and really good, and if you don't know your life and you know in what the life brings to you, you can go down. You know, they could go in depression, and they'll just do from a 22 to go down to a 4. I've seen this so many times. So you got a really good life path, and you know what's
that.
like? Yeah, when
He said that.
one of this guy was doing a reading for him,
Yeah.
and then ever since he knows, his life has changed. You know,
It's a belief system as well. Once you believe you're a strong person and you got a strong life path,
yeah.
that alone gives you that boost
Boost.
of energy. Yeah, yeah. But it's
You know
like
what?
the placebo effect type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What I said in the first is numerology is like having a map of a treasure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It can lead you to your treasure. That can be money, wealth, fame, or what you want career, you know, you can, if you like you and a 9, yeah, and then you can see like the other 9 life paths, what success they had. If you have an option of 30, 40 people, and then you like what he's doing, you can do the same if you put your mind to it, and you have the energy to complete that. Complete that is something. It's happened so many times as you read the books of these people. Now they're famous now, and they're saying, "Oh, we had nothing, and we did this and did that." And what I've seen as well, they always follow the same energy people. As
Mm.
as you when you see a boxer, he's boxing, he's always idolizing, Ali and all that. Most boxers have the same energy.
All right. So
Yeah.
similar to the ones that they looking up for.
Yeah, they're looking up to. It's they have the same energy.
It's a interesting path, way to look at life
Yeah.
through numerology. To be fair, me personally, because I'm already set in my ways and I already understand my ways. I don't think at this point in life, maybe earlier on would have probably made a massive shift, and
Yeah.
it would have made a massive shift, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I think is for people that are a bit more confused and they're looking to find their ways in the path and their way in life. They could be a good help.
Yeah. And then we got after 22 is number 33.
33.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
33.
let's get the 33 done.
It's a master number. It's
Yeah.
the top, top dog energy you can
Mm-hmm.
be. With a 33 life path, as I said before, you don't mess about. It's a very high level energy, top genius, top teacher.
Yeah.
You got Einstein as a 33 life path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you got the what is it called? The Edison, is it no the what invented the plane? The Oliver Twist, is it, brothers? Yeah.
Who's invented the what?
The plane.
Oliver Twist.
No, it's the Wrights brothers. Sorry.
The Wright brothers.
Yeah, my mind just
Yeah.
I gone into frozen.
Frozen mode. Yeah.
Frozen
so
mode.
they're all
No,
live
one of them's 33.
33.
Yeah.
Jesus died on the
Yeah,
age
Jesus
of 33.
died at 33.
There's a lot of there's quite a few.
As you sit here now, what I did the other day when I'm learning about Pythagorean numerology
Yeah,
system.
you told me about that.
The name I choose for my podcast is Academy 8.
Mm-hmm.
Academy has 7 letters. I put the 8 myself,
Yeah.
and then to make it 8 words and the number 8 attract the energy.
Uh-huh.
But when I didn't know at the time when I come with this name a year ago, I didn't know about this system.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I put it into this system, it come out 33. You put in ChatGPT Academy 8 based on Pythagorean numerology, it'll come up to 33.
I don't think you'll come up to that because it doesn't. The ChatGPT doesn't match any.
No, this is you give the command what to calculate. You just put it in. ChatGPT is like you have to give the command to it.
Yeah.
If you type first, Pythagorean numerology system, and then after that when it gives you the thingy, the answer, put Academy 8, Academy.
Is that what you're gonna call the podcast when you're starting the Academy?
I've
8
already is my Academy. Oh, I've not put the thingy. If you put Academy 8, what's it giving you now?
In this example,
33.
33.
Yeah.
And what's going to 33? It's
Yeah, he's done that on ChatGPT. I've seen
done
it.
You've seen it?
Yeah, he come out. Yeah.
It come up 33. Yeah. I'll send you the thingy anyway, the link.
Mm-hmm.
And then 33. What's 33? Master teacher.
Yeah, like Jesus.
Yeah. It's like, it's the thing is, it's subconsciously, and I didn't know anything about it. I come up with that name. I try to level it out on the, what's it called, on the attraction of the number 8 by having it was 7 letters, bringing it 8, make it to 8 and an 8 and attract the energy of 8. But I didn't know it come up to 33, and that just, it's just something. It's something I definitely need to put my time and effort on this. I'm on about 80 videos now, and I told you this morning, about 70,000 views.
Yeah, on what?
On TikTok. And it's the subject. I don't speak, I don't talk. It's just I'm putting the celebrities that I've studied in this 5 years.
Yeah.
The date of birth and the life path. And what I'm going to do...
So you're grassing everyone up?
It's not... everybody can work it out, It's
I'm joking.
Yeah,
it's exposing...
Exposing the life
exposing life path and give them as an example. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. And then what happens when we put the podcast on, we'll put your clips from your podcast on there, and then you're going to come on my podcast, and then... Yeah,
I can come and give you my points of views and my experiences with it.
What's it going to have is, it's going to have this impact of the research is all there. Yeah. The other day, it was very interesting. The girl messaged me, said, can you give me a reading, what's going to happen to me in a few years' time? I said, look, it's not about that. It's numerology. It's like a map of a treasure. And I told her you're a 9. She was a 9. And then I said, well, so what I could do? I said, just go in my 9s and see which one you like, and just take on board what they did and just follow path. She came back with a message and said, all the 9s you told me now is one Adele. I always listen to their songs. Jim Carrey 9 is my best movie I always watch. Whitney Houston is a 9. Yeah, I've got all the collection. Every 9 I had in there, she admired for years, and she didn't know it's the same energy life path.
That's what I think is a bit mad.
Yeah.
And before you start looking into it, you won't know. You just sound like mad. There's some numbers. That's why the previous... I wished I could have a... Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay.
I wish I could have used the first one as a full postable podcast, but obviously it was a practice and we just messed around a little bit. We got some good shots out of it, but this is just for people to just get an full bird's eye view of what numerology is and how to understand it. On the next episode, maybe we're gonna go more in depth and work out something. We'll see on the reaction what people want to hear next and stuff. But because we're short on time, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes. But this is my last thing I want to say.
Yeah, go on.
This is definitely, we have to put this because I want to be on record. I did your podcast name into the Pythagorean numerology.
Yeah,
it came up was 8, didn't it?
8, yeah.
And you'll see how much money he's going to make with this. This is just for the record. Yeah, we're going to play back this when we see the ka-ching sign, money coming in.
I've not started this for any purposes like that. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, I'm working on it as a hobby, and we'll see where it takes. Do you know what I mean? I want to impact people positively and teach and give my advice to people to better their lives, and maybe if I get a bit of reward out of that, that fuels my energy levels and makes me carry on. But yeah, we'll have some more interesting guests on here. We'll be talking about anxiety, depression, how to deal with everyday life, how the comfort crisis affected the modern world,